Paul here from PABrewNews. Got a beer here from the Horus Aged Ales. Let's see. Horus Aged Ales brewed in Waukee, Wisconsin. Artwork by Spring Whittaker and designed by Ray J. Solares. So there you go. And this is says Season 7, a triple dry hop India Pale Ale. This is Ospreys Next Catch. It's right there. What's up, Craig? Oh, hello. So this is what we got going on here. This is canned on 3/15, so this is about 5 months old, so I'm assuming it's not going to be the most bombastic beer in the world. Now, there is a man here with kind of like a hawk head with feathers and stuff like that. Now, I'm not sure if Horus, if they're going with the concept of the Egyptian god Horus, the god of the sky, that kind of thing, and he's always portrayed as a man with the head of a hawk, protector of the pharaohs, that whole deal. Lost an eye with his brother Seth. That's why his symbol is, after he recovered it, his symbol became the eye. The eye of protection. So, little Egypt fact for you. Hashtag Egypt fact? I don't know. Anywho, let's get into this one. Like I said, it's kind of old, so I don't think it's going to be the most bombastic beer in the world or whatever, but we'll see how it held up. This is the first beer I've ever had from the Horus Brewing Company, or the Horus Aged Ales, and this is indeed an aged ale, even though it's probably not meant to be an aged ale, obviously. But I got this at Blue Brew, and I'm going to give it a go and see what it is. I was going to paint a painting, so I figured I'll just drink a beer and then paint a painting. There, I wasn't going to drink, but what the hell. If I'm going to paint, might as well enjoy a beer while I do it. So lots of big soapy bubbles on the top of this one. A little bit of alcohol legs sticking, probably about 6-7% alcohol by volume. Definitely haze for days and clear for years. This thing just looks like fresh squeezed orange juice. Wow. Invigorate the head a little bit. Get those bubbles a little bit more tight. Yep, definitely showing about 7% alcohol by volume. I'm not sure what the ABV is on this beer. So that's nice. All right. Let's get aroma. See what this triple dry hopped IPA has, see if it stood the test of time. So let's check it out. Man, that still is very piffy. That is definitely some fresh squeezed orange juice and a little grapefruit juice going on. A little bit of a perfumey note in there too, mixing in. Very soft, subtle perfumey note, a little spicy pepperiness. It's not bombastic, but it's definitely in there. A little bit of a lactose or confectionery sugar sweetness. Just a subtle undertone of a nice sweetness. But man, it still has that piffy kind of quality that you want out of those juice tones from those hops. Definitely interesting. Let's get into this one. Cheers. Cheers, Horus. That is subtle, but that is tasty. It is. Hints of a little bit of a creamsicle quality in there because of a little bit of that sugar, a little bit of that sweetness, either oats, confectionery sugar, lactose, something in there is blending together, mixing with that subtle rind of a orange and a little bit of that grapefruit that I talked about in the nose. It's giving it that almost touching that subtle level of that creamsicle now that the age has brought that malt up just a bit and the hop down just a bit, you know what I mean? But that's in there, a little bit of tangerine, a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of orange kind of rind in there, very subtle, very soft. Pepperiness has kind of gone down. That perfumey note really didn't transfer into the taste like it's in the aroma. Nice little low medium body. This little spicy earthiness in there. Yeah. There's a hint of that perfuminess right in the back, but it's very subtle, and it's still just blending with all those other little soft, subtle tropical fruit notes. I want to just dump the rest of this in here really quick. Hopefully not overflow my fucking glass. Like a Neanderthal. Let's see what it says. It says, we are excited to share this modern take on our gold medal winning IPA recipe with 5 pounds of hops per barrel, bright aromas and flavors of mango, apricot, and various dark fruits and lemon will dazzle your palate. We hope you enjoy this smooth and ridiculously drinkable IPA as much as we do. I will say, I cannot say how this was fresh. I don't really get too much stone fruit. I don't get a lot of mango and stuff like that, but hints of tangerine is there. Grape, like I said, that rind of a grapefruit, that rind of an orange. Really, really kicking it nice and making a beautiful, very easy drinking beer out of this one. So if you see this beer is standing the test of time as far as drinkability goes. I know it's like 5 months old, but it's still tasty. It's probably not what they put in the can, if you know what I mean. So you have to be prepared for that. It's not going to be bombastic. It's not going to have all the notes that you said. You know, with all the apricot and mango and various dark fruits and lemon. You know, probably not going to have all that, but what is in here is actually really tasty. And it would be nice, it's actually nice to know. Now, I'm not saying this will ever happen, but if you're in the area where you can find like a fresh case of this, you already know for 6 months it's going to taste pretty fucking good. So if you don't want to drink a lot but you enjoy the beer, buy the whole fucking case, and then you could just drink one over, you know, a 6-month period, and it's gonna last. It's not gonna turn, like, for instance, I have a 7-month-old 2X IPA pack. I think it was like 6 or 7, and it, man, not so good with the age, if you know what I mean. But this one, however, has stood the test of time with that one, because when you're pushing 6 months, that's saying something. When a beer is this tasty and drinkable, that's a big deal. Yeah, very nice. It's very subtle and very nuanced, but everything is still cohesive. Everything is still working together. Everything is acclimating each other, like, you know, showing off each other's qualities. And it's just drinkably crushable. I mean, like, pow. I don't know what the ABV is. I'm assuming it's somewhere between, it's close, like between 6, 7, that area, but I don't really know. Let's see if I can find it. I think about, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 7 something. This artwork's all over the place. Horus, hops. The hops are Citra, Mosaic, and Laurel. I don't know if I've had Laurel before, so I don't know what that is partaking, or imparting, I meant to say, to the beer. Drink fresh. Yeah, sorry, fuck that up. But it says, okay, the refund, blah, blah, blah. Refund, cash refund, California, blah, blah, blah. Okay, way down under all these little things of refunds if you're recycling, blah, 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 very tiny print. Way down in here, they put down 7% alcohol by volume. So there you go, 7% alcohol by volume. Drinks like a champ. You could, I mean, if you had a 4-pack of this, you could happily screw it up pretty easy. But this has been Paul for PABrewNews. I'm going to let you go. I'm just going to go and paint my painting. I don't know if I'm going to record it or not. I just don't know. I might just paint a painting. Sometimes you just got to paint a painting, you know what I mean? Just got out of the shower, had to shave. I'm doing a respirator test, so I had to make sure I could seal up, you know what I mean? If you ever took a respirator test, spray bad crap in there. If it gets in your mouth, you know it. It tastes like shit. So anyway, this is Paul for PABrewNews. Cheers, Craig, for watching. Cheers, everybody else. Until next time. I'm going to give this one, I forgot to rate it because I'm an idiot. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 with fucking 5 months on it. Almost 6. That says something. Anyway, cheers. Bye-bye. Hey.